I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm feeling good.
That was a good pound. Yeah.
Thank you. This is
Got
part
a
where
nice resonance to it.
Yeah, I try to give it some substance. All right, do it when you're ready. Oh, you already hit it? Cool. What's up?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm doing great, dude.
It's good to be back at the grid.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, because I wasn't here 2 weeks ago. I missed you too.
Yeah, we didn't get to hang out at Evo despite both being in the same geographical location, so close, but yet so far. But I'll hold that out.
There were too many people.
Poor planning on my part. And there's so many people you want to catch up with.
Oh, yeah, sure.
There's so many tournaments I have to yell at people for. There's a lot going on. But it's good to be home. Good to have a Evo hoodie tank to rock on the stream.
For sure.
Let's talk about tonight real quick. So I don't know if you recall at the beginning of the night, I accidentally had Triffle at third. And you were both like, who the fuck is this guy? I was like,
well, no, I knew who Triple was. I was just like, I don't think he deserves third, but he got third.
Yeah, he got third. Yeah, I moved him down, and he proved me wrong. So what do I know?
I mean, that's okay. You know.
Definitely surprised him knocking Silver in the losers and Bolt.
Oh, he beat both of them.
Yeah. Moving a little bit.
Yeah. So, moved in. Okay.
In.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely not bad, at all. Like he makes some good reads on people, and I was telling. I actually don't know the name of the gentleman I was commentating with during Losers Finals.
I think it's Supa.
Yeah, like when he played Artie, you could see there were a couple of situations where rather than like taking the thing that looked easy, he would like wait a beat and wait out like a spot dodge or something. And he got some openings like that. I still felt that like against Artie, like I don't know how else to put it, but sometimes, not all of them. But sometimes the way people get wobbled, to me, it's like I don't look at that as any different than an SD, When like
interesting, you made a mistake in it.
Yeah, so like, Artie made like a really kind of like a really elementary mistake, where like you hit Ice Climber shield and you either do it late enough that they can't shield grab, or you space it, and like Truffle, like I think like I said, like I'm impressed with his performance tonight, but some of his shield grabs were pretty damn scrubby. So, like, I just feel like if you're playing somebody and it's like, okay, he's going to go for every shield grab, like he's going to go for it every time. But, like, sometimes it feels like you did everything right. It feels like you did the arrow the best you could, and you still got shield grab.
Yep.
Like with Peach of all characters. And, like, that to me, it's like you died because of an execution error, So, like...
Which, I mean, Melee is all, like, fighting games are execution,
Yep. Yeah, so I know he's beaten Artie before. I don't know if Artie's actually... like on the board in that head-to-head.
Which is crazy considering that matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Artie is good at it, I guess is the thing. Like, I don't know if he's really had the chance to play it.
You just gotta flick down on the C-stick.
No, it's so much more complicated than that.
Yeah.
Like, Peach beats them really bad, but there's a finesse to it.
There's an art form to not losing a 90-10 matchup or winning. There's an art form to winning. I don't think it's
90-10, but it's pretty bad.
80-20? Talk to me. Give me a number.
I don't really like to do that, but
give me Zoso opinions.
Peach has an advantage to the point where I don't think she should lose unless they really outplay her.
Okay.
Because, like, I could say, like, 7-3, but, like, what does that really mean? Like, because in my head, I guess I don't think, like, I'm trying to think how to put this. Like, I think Peach should win most of the time, like probably more than 7 out of 10 games, but at the same time I don't look at it like it's unwinnable for Ice Climbers. I just think the matchup needs to be analyzed with like a little more nuance and a little more attention to what the interactions that are happening that make the matchup difficult or easy actually are.
I actually personally prefer using like even, favorable, unfavorable. Or like +2, -1. PM's big on that in our tier list, saying, plus or minus a certain number. But that is not with the community, and I just go with what the people say.
I mean, people just... I'm still convinced that most people don't really know what exactly they mean when they say a matchup is like, 7-3. Like, what does that really mean?
So when I say it, for me, that means that if the two people sit down, they're of equal skill, and and are playing the character to the best of their ability, regardless of where that is, like whether it's 2 scrubs at a local, or if it's PBMD and Armada, then Peach will win 7 out of those 10 games. That's what I mean when I say 7.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like it's so hard to look at a matchup in a vacuum like that.
It is difficult.
And I know for me,
it's super flawed too.
Yeah, for me in particular, one of the things that helped me the most with like the matchups that I used to not be so great at, like Jigglypuff actually being a good example. I went through a period of like literally years where I couldn't beat Dark no matter what I did. And I like tried other characters. I was like, I'll try Fox because I don't think Marth can do it, you know. And then what helped me actually like get good at it was just like, okay, regardless of whether or not I think I should win, or regardless of whether or not I think I have an advantage or he has an advantage, I'm just going to focus on what I can do to like even the odds. Because I feel like if you're not doing everything you can be, like if you're Snake Eyes, then you have to start thinking about your bad matchups.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You wake up going like, all right, here we go, let's go to work.
I'm going to go play some Sagat today, you know? Like, oh boy. But like, I just think if you're like just learning Zangief, like just don't worry about that. You know, like you might play against those characters and get your ass beat, but just there's probably a couple of things you could be doing better if you're being honest with yourself.
And I think that's actually big when people john about matchups, like, oh, I lost this matchup. Like, that assumes that you're playing the matchup perfectly. You're probably not.
It also assumes that they're playing the matchup, like optimally, you know,
yeah, that's
ideally.
True.
Yeah.
Neither of which is probably true.
Yeah.
Statistically, as often as people say, like, oh, I can't win 19 matchup. Like, no, you can't win because you're bad.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, I wouldn't put it like that, but yeah, thank you, Justin.
Yeah. It depends on who I'm talking to.
Yeah. True.
If you need to hear that, I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
Most people need to hear something different.
Yeah.
Most people need a little gentler, a little softer. They need a hug on the way down. But
That's okay.
Whatever. All right, let's talk about Paper Fairy opinions and why they're bad.
Paper Fairy opinions.
Yeah. Real quick, did you how many Pokemon games have you played?
I played Blue.
Okay.
I played Yellow.
Okay.
I played either Diamond or Pearl.
Okay.
I played a lot of Shoddy Battle and like Net Battle online because that's my favorite part of Pokemon. Is like that's I think it has a lot of value, a lot of merit as a competitive game, but on the other
super deep.
It is, and like I feel like a lot of the depth comes from just building a team that can deal with as many threats as possible, which gets harder every time they release a new iteration because like it
used to be possible that you could. There was a point, like when I played 3rd Gen, where you could build a team that could cover every option, and now it's impossible. Yeah. It is impossible.
Well, I mean, back then, that team probably would have been what, Baton Pass? Was Baton Pass the
Baton Pass was okay. 4th Gen is when Baton Pass got completely broken. Like,
okay.
They were like, Game Freak was like, hey, here's all these buffs to Baton Pass teams.
So 3rd Gen was like
Salamence, Suicune.
Wait, was that Ruby Emerald Sapphire?
Yeah, Ruby Emerald Sapphire.
No, Baton Pass was broken to pieces. That was Advance. Baton Pass was broken to pieces.
It wasn't broken. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
You could cheese your way into it.
Okay.
Actually, Baton Pass in 3rd Gen was Ice Climbers in Melee. You can cheese your way to Losers Finals, but you're gonna get your ass beat.
Yeah, I remember that being like I played online a little, but I would try to go with like non-standard picks. But then it's like, if your team loses to Salamence, your team is bad.
Yeah.
If your team loses to Tyranitar, your team is bad.
Yep.
If your team loses to Curselax, your team is bad. Yeah. There's just a couple of things that's like, oh, I wasn't ready for like this one out of the like 150 viable things. It's gonna sweep my team now, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay.
That's true now. 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
now it's so much worse.
I have no counters to Quagsire. Well, that fucking sucks.
I have no answer to this.
I've never even seen this Pokemon outside of a Pokeball. This is not going to be fun.
You know, can't we all just go back to running like Tauros, Chansey, Starmie, Executor, Persian? Yeah, let's
go. I love, actually, RBY is one of my favorite metagames to play.
Persian has like a 70% crit rate or
something. Like, if it blinks, you're dead or paralyzed or crit. Oh, man. Okay, so then I can't lay into you on why Red and Blue are bad because you haven't played all the games.
Why Red and Blue are bad?
Yeah, like objectively bad games.
Objectively bad? Well, I mean, I don't...
It's because be
careful with what you say that you're being objective about, because, like, how objective are you being really?
Because as a Pokemon fan, one would think that I have a natural bias to the games that started it all.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's fair for me to say that, like, they shouldn't have been successful. We got very lucky, and Game Freak and Nintendo are marketing geniuses.
Why is Blue a bad game? Give me like 3 reasons.
1, nothing works the way it was supposed to work.
Okay.
Literally nothing.
Yeah, granted.
Which is like part of the charm of RBY.
That's also true of Super Smash Bros. Melee.
No. Some things don't do what they thought they were going to do. Literally nothing works in red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah, that's true.
Focus energy, the attack that's supposed to double your crit rate, makes it so you can't crit.
Yes.
For the rest of the game.
Also, I believe, what is it, like, Psychic is immune to Ghost?
Yeah, the one type that was supposed to be...
Psychic is super effective against Ghost?
Yes. Yeah. We messed up everything.
Yeah.
There's 1. Number 2, it is not particularly exciting gameplay in that the game encourages you to grind up your Charizard to level 36 and then sweep the rest of the game, which I did with blue, like not particularly challenging.
Yeah.
And 3, red and blue in particular have a low replay value. There's not much to do.
That I actually agree with, yeah.
And because the game hides so much of its inner mechanics to you, like the RBY metagame was super undeveloped except for like 10 people who knew it.
They found out like last year that normal types are immune to paralysis from Body Slam.
Yes, that's right.
They found that out last year, and they changed it on Shoddy Battle or whatever it was. And people are like, this actually changes everything.
Absolutely.
Like, because the chance of paralysis in the Tauros mirror was a huge deal.
Snorlax is no longer super busted, just mostly busted.
Yeah.
Like, that discovery, I was calling for a Snorlax ban in RBY. Like
he's RBY?
No, he's like Meta Knight level centralizing.
Wow.
Like if you
I didn't know that.
If you aren't running him, you have to. Your whole team has to be able to beat it.
Oh.
Or you have to be running.
Wait, I thought he didn't get broken until Gold, Silver, Crystal.
No, Crystal is worse than RBY Snorlax. RBY Snorlax is. He gets self-destruct.
Really? Oh, yeah.
He gets metronome, he gets surf. He can cover literally any option he wants, and he can take any hit with amnesia. There's nothing you can do.
And he gets amnesia.
Yeah, and amnesia's busted.
Amnesia doubles your special defense and your special attack.
Yeah.
You amnesia once with Mewtwo, and you have 999 special.
Exactly. Yeah.
Special. It's one stat. Yeah.
Pokemon got big because the characters are very interesting. And the anime was a huge success as far as marketing for the games.
Yeah,
and the card game was also really good at that too.
And people like
Game Freaks.
People like the concept, I think, is what it is.
Conceptually amazing. Gameplay failures. We got lucky.
Yeah. Well, I will also say, I think if you look at what else was available on handhelds at that time, that's another facet of it that I think needs to be addressed.
I thought that was the best game around.
Well, like on the original Game Boy, what else was there that you
there was no other games to play.
I have really acute memories of going up to Boston with my family and my cousin who's a Melee player, and we would be in the car for 2 hours and we would both play Pokemon the whole time.
Right.
We would get where we were going, we would sit down in a waiting room somewhere, and we would both be playing Pokemon
Let me defend Pokemon now. Well, I think, and for those of you watching, I like Pokemon more than Smash, and I have Smash my fucking arm, okay? I love me some Pokemon.
So this guy clearly likes Pokemon.
He doesn't
like Pokemon Go though. So.
That's how this all started. And so the bigger argument here is Pokemon Go and Red and Blue share this thing in common where they are not objectively good games, but holy shit are they fun. And they're addictive. But they're not good. And one of them is barely a game. It's
Pokemon Go is almost a game. It's right on the borderline of what could be considered a game.
Yeah. So I don't like Pokemon Go, but I am not confused why it's popular.
That's fair.
I don't shit on people who play it. Yeah. I'm not one of those kids on Facebook that's you guys didn't like Pokemon 10 weeks ago. Okay, am I a little salty about that? A little bit of salt that people were making fun of me last week.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. You know Sheridan, right?
Yeah.
He'll occasionally go on Twitter and be like, by the way, guys, Pokemon still isn't a good game. Stop playing it. Everybody's like, shut up, Sheridan. You old man, whatever. Yeah. And I even join them. I'm like, Sheridan, whatever, dude. You don't even like Deacon Blues. That's one of the best Steely Dan songs. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just an old curmudgeon. But then, it's kind of in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I haven't actually played and enjoyed a Pokemon game since Blue. So maybe he's onto something, you know? Yeah.
I could argue for or against Pokemon. I've played enough of it. I've been through enough, but at the end of the day, I'm going to argue for it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just degenerate and I can't play new games, but I played either Diamond or Pearl. I don't remember which one. And I I was losing steam by the time I got to the Elite Four and beat them, and I didn't bother with any of the post game, and I never played it again. And then I got rid of my DS. I was
so sad.
I don't like any of these games. I got the Chrono Trigger port for DS. I was like, this is awful. This is god awful. It's like, how do you mess up Chrono Trigger so bad?
I think Chrono Trigger's overrated.
Fair enough.
Is it bad? No.
You need to understand the time that it comes out of, though.
Yes. For a lot of these games, for their time.
What about Final Fantasy VI?
I've never played them.
Oh.
Stream confession,
That's okay.
I have never played a Final Fantasy game.
I've never beaten Earthbound.
I've never played Earthbound. The only Final Fantasy Duel has given me the look of the century.
If you haven't played any of these games, then what are you using as your metric for deciding that Chrono Trigger is overrated? Compared to what?
Having played it, I wasn't wowed.
Okay, but like, when did you play it?
Like 4 years ago. So
Okay.
After its time. But I think I'm pretty good at like looking in the game in the vacuum and being able to say like, okay, it's 1999. Do I still enjoy this game?
I think I'm pretty good at that too, which it sounds ridiculous for me to say as a Melee player, because Melee players are the biggest fanboys you will ever meet. But now in this day and age in 2016, I can look at Super Metroid and say that it's a phenomenal like 10 out of 10 game.
Agreed.
In my opinion, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, yes.
Okay.
The only Final Fantasy I played is 1, and I beat the first boss and got bored and never played it again.
That's fair.
I do intend to play...
Do you like JRPGs?
I have nothing against them, but they always seem... I don't know.
You're just, yeah, okay, that's fair.
I played like Tales of Symphonia for like 5 minutes. That was okay. I do plan to play 7 when the remake comes out, though.
I still don't know how I feel about that, but I also, like, every once in a while, I'm like, maybe I should play through Final Fantasy VII again, and then I'm like, that takes like 40 hours that I could be using to play like Melee or any of the other games that I'm having a lot of fun with right now.
But I feel like 7 is so revered, and I love Advent Children.
Okay, if you think Chrono Trigger is overrated, like, just tread carefully. Like, no, I don't think it's like, just don't go into it expecting it to like change your life.
Oh no, I don't do that anymore.
I get what you're saying. Like, people talk about games on the SNES like the game changed their life.
Yeah.
And I even do that. Like, I'll talk about Secret of Mana that way. Like, I'll talk about...
Which I've heard about Secret of Mana.
Yeah, Secret of Mana is a phenomenal game in my opinion.
No, the only other game that I have to play that I think is going to be life-changing, that people claim is life-changing, is Undertale. Never played Undertale.
I've never played Undertale.
I hear it's like... it's Melee level life-changing.
Well, I've been playing this.
From Melee players, I've
been playing Melee net play. I've been playing on Smash Ladder. My Mario just finished my placements. I'm in Silver 1, undefeated. My Smurf on net play on Smash Ladder is Mario Luther King.
You should play him.
Yeah, you should play me. Give me some. I don't know what. Yeah, some ELO, ranking, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know what they even call it.
I have no idea. I can't hang with these kids in their Smash Ladder.
It's actually.
The kids have it so good today. Smash Ladder.
They do. I actually like. I'm gonna be honest. I think net play is terrible, but it's fun. But like, I play it.
I'm interested.
I play it, and I have no notion that it is ever going to replace console play. It's not even close. No chance of that ever happening.
It's not ready.
Fun. Yeah.
But I can't see it ever happening anyway.
Yeah.
Unless we can somehow get Melee perfect.
Yeah.
Well, on that play, it's never gonna happen because we're snobs, dude.
Yeah.
Look at this room. There's CRTs everywhere. I know why? Because Ben Q's a millisecond, and we're not about that life.
Yep.
We will play on CRTs with 4 milliseconds over a Ben Q's 1 because we're snobs. 100%.
Yep.
So no, it's never gonna replace. I think that play is out of all the Smash games is least valuable in Melee because there's no buffer. 1, but 2, I think Melee is really good for not necessarily being good at the game, but learning matchups. I think it's good for working on some conceptual stuff. Right, exactly. It's good on conceptual stuff, good on matchups.
The thing that's weird to me is I go on net play and there's this whole culture that's like sprung up around it of people who don't really play offline, and like people talk about. Somebody was saying they don't like the state of the competitive ladder because the regions with players geographically closer to them having like a greater stable of players to play ranked against.
Yeah.
They have an advantage because if you play the same people a lot, it's diminishing returns. And I'm like, I can't begin to imagine giving a fuck about that, Like, I just don't, fine, maybe that's true, I don't care,
Go to a console tournament, nerd.
I'm just here to I'm here to mess around with Mario, I don't even care about that.
I don't talk to anybody on that play, and I don't look at the chat. I literally just hit the Find Games button, that's it. This shit is cancer, man, I can't. And I'm a Redditor, I like Reddit, I'll defend Reddit, and I think Smash Ladder is cancer.
There's some good things on Reddit.
There's some good things
everywhere. There's also there's also the red pill.
Yeah,
there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of MRAs on Reddit.
Yeah, there's a lot of horrible things.
And bona fide actual white nationalism.
Oh, absolutely. The Donald, the whole sub. Okay, not the whole sub. That was mean. I'm sorry if you liked the Donald. I hear it's actually kind of lit the sub. Yeah.
Okay.
They like took the word cuck from us.
Oh, they took it?
I'm pretty sure.
Did they say cuck-servative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, they are conservatives, and so they use cuck as like their primary insult.
And they say cuck-servative about conservatives who don't support Trump.
Yes.
Cuck-servative.
Yeah, like they took that. I feel like Melee was the first community using cuck, like really on the wide scale, and they stole it from us.
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad Duel can't hear me because Duel does not like the word cuck.
That's fair.
So I shouldn't sit on stream. He's probably right. That's why he's stream manager. But that's why he is playing by himself and I'm doing the interview.
Why doesn't he like the word cuck?
I don't know. You should ask him. Duel.
It's kind of...
Why don't you like the word cuck?
It's an annoying word.
It is an annoying word.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the way it sounds.
Oh, what? That's what you don't like about it? I feel like it's so satisfying. Do you like the word fuck? I feel like it's so satisfying to say. I don't know. We didn't talk about Melee at all, by the way.
We talked a little bit about Melee.
We talked about net play. That's like...
Do you want to talk about some Melee?
Melee.
Let's talk about Melee.
Yeah. This is like the longest interview we've ever done, by the way.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Our interviews are usually really...
Okay, that's
me and you or me and Tim, we can literally talk for hours.
We have good chemistry.
Yeah,
I like that
exactly.
about you, Justin. You're a good guy. Yeah.
They like me. I've had 25-minute interviews with Tim talking about cell phones, so at least we're talking about video games. Like, we're...
S6, I guess. I actually want to get rid of it, but I'm in this, like, Edge plan where I owe for, like, another year.
Edge or something like that?
I'm on Verizon, but I owe, like, $35 a month for another year, and if I try to switch characters, I owe them all of it at once.
That's why I don't do cell phone plans, man. I'm free.
Yep, you're free.
I don't have a plan, and I don't get the cool deals everyone else gets, but it's $30 a month. I don't have to worry about anything else.
Do you have T-Mobile?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about switching to.
Yeah, no, it's high. $30. I get 5 gigs of web, 100 minutes, which I don't use, and 100 text, which I don't use.
100 texts?
Yeah.
Oh, so you only use the data?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm on Wi-Fi.
So you get 5 gigs of high-speed data, and then you get infinite.
Oh God, it's not even worth it, dude. I get throttled to 64 kilos. Ooh. You know what that does? Nothing.
You can check your email.
It's not even worth it. I don't. When I run out of data, like in Vegas, I stop using my phone. I'm like, well, I don't have a phone anymore, guys. Forget it. I don't have a phone until the 23rd.
That's funny.
64 kilos is not worth my time, effort, money, nothing.
Okay, and is it like that for all T-Mobile plans?
No, that's just the one specific plan I have. Okay. Other plans have more data. So there are some that are unlimited, but they're like an ungodly amount of money, and I'm not paying more.
Taco Bell should be paying me to drink this, by the way. Just saying that.
Taco Bell. Why isn't Taco Bell in esports yet?
Why? I don't know. Like, nobody's in esports. Nintendo isn't in esports. They made a top 10 esport, and they're not in esports. Yeah. I mean, I guess they technically are, but I don't know.
But I feel like Taco. This is their demographic.
Yeah.
We love Taco Bell. Smashers. There's like $50 in the Smash community circulating. All we can afford is Taco Bell.
Based on everything I've learned about you, I feel like you would be like a guy who's like, Taco Bell's overrated.
Taco Bell is overrated, shitty, terrible. I fucking love Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Those are all true.
Yeah.
I'm eating that food, and there's nothing but shame. Just like, this is awful for me and everybody, and that's why I'm 300 pounds, and I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
This con queso is delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shitty. Paperfairy paintings is definitely a thing. They're definitely shitty, but I own them. They're mine. No one can take them from me.
I like it.
And sometimes they're okay. You agree with some of them. We had a conversation once about PPMD being the best player ever.
Yeah. I
mean, firmly. What?
I am. Thanks very much. Yeah.
We don't talk for mad long.
Everybody.
I was just telling him, how long do we talk about phones, Tim? Look me in the eye, tell me we haven't had a 20-minute phone interview. Look me in the eye. Like, come on.
You're right.
So give Dave his time. All right, you did say you were going to play him, though. I feel kind of bad, though.
Nah, that's okay. Well, we'll play on net play.
What? This is true. You all have enough sets. I wonder who has the most sets, tournament sets, between two people ever.
Well, there's a really easy joke that's current that I could make.
Go for it.
Surgeon Darkfall.
Oh, Surgeon Darkfall, yeah.
Surgeon Darkfall, yeah.
I'd say
it's not you guys, but like it's gotta be. Yeah.
Right, me and Dave, me and Billy, me and Nintendo.
It would have to be people who play at locals.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It has to be somewhere where there's like a local, like SoCal, where there's a local every day of the week, and there's just the fiends who go.
You don't have to be Dave and James.
That's highly possible because I went to Game Over every week for like a year.
Huh.
And I would usually play Mafia twice.
Interesting. All right. Someone get me data on that. I will do the homework, but get me some brackets to work with. Like,
Tafo knows. Tafo's
can you
out
tweet
there.
him? Because if I tweet him, he doesn't. I'm not top player, so he won't answer if I tweet him. But if you tweet him,
He's my boy, so he'll.
I know. I've seen that.
It's not because I'm a top player though. It's because he's my friend. So.
I agree, but you cannot deny there's a little bit of
a little bit of TPP there.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if Cobalt messages Tafo can answer. I bet you they didn't even talk before.
Cobalt's also like the biggest sweetheart in the world.
I've only met him for 5 minutes, and that's when Slox was ditching us to go hang with Cobalt.
Yeah.
Which you know what? Actually, I was talking about this at EVO. Top player privilege in this community is so fucking funny. Because not only does it happen, and we all are aware of it, everyone's cool with it. In any other friend group, you would be a shitty friend. In the Melee community, oh, that's cool.
It's literally a meme.
Yeah, like Slox was hanging with me and my crew all week. Cobalt was like, yo, you trying to chill? Slox is like, has been in our room, like drinking my water, chilling with me. He's like, dude, I gotta go. I'm gonna go hang with
Cobalt. And ask him, and you're just like, look, Anthony, if you want to go.
Exactly,
he's
right?
Like gone,
He was gone, and I wasn't even mad. I was like, that's cool. Like, and I looked around, and I was talking to Ryefish, and Ryefish goes, real talk, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, me too. We all would have been like.
I ran into Cobalt at the club, at the after party at Light in Mandalay.
Oh, okay.
And he was drunk as hell.
Yep.
And you know how like when people are drunk and they're explaining something, it's like everything they're telling you is like a revelation. He was like so intensely explaining to me for like 10 minutes. He was like, when I played you at New Fish, you like utterly outplayed me, and I just accepted that I was going to lose to you. And then I just won like completely illegitimately. And I was just laughing because I thought it was funny, but it was it was a really funny moment. I'm glad that I got to have that, you know.
He's a cool guy. I would like to hang out with him.
He's great. Yeah, he's awesome.
He's also way better than people think he is. Like, people think he's like, I've heard people talk about him like, oh, Cobalt's not nothing, he's not going to do anything. Do you know what he got at Genesis?
What?
He got 9th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
like,
he's super good.
Stupid good. Does not get enough credit in the world.
He's got some really good matchups and some not so good matchups, but, like, I've heard people say that the reasons why he destroys people are the same reasons that he gets destroyed by people.
Go on.
He just flies by the seat of his pants always.
He
just
conservative
he plays
West balls?
like a madman.
Okay.
Conservative West balls?
Yeah.
No, he's like 10 times more YOLO than West balls.
More YOLO?
Yeah, West balls isn't that YOLO. West balls is actually pretty goddamn campy. It's just when he gets a hit, he goes off. But he plays it pretty slow. Cobalt just goes in always. He's like never not doing something. He's crazy, man.
I'll go home and watch some Cobalt sets. Watch some Cobalt sets online. All right, I'm going to let you go. It's late. It's 11:30.
Okay, I'm going to go play some Ice Climber Dittos and Truffle.
You're a monster.
No, I actually been playing Ice Climbers. It's actually totally. No, I have been. Like, I played a ton of friendlies with them.
You're not just being a shitter, like you're actually.
No, I've actually been playing the character and having fun with them, and it's totally like, I want to enter a national under like a fake name and get on stream playing Ice Climbers and just like soak up the hate. Just like watch the stream after and read all the awful things that people say about me in chat for no reason. I just like want to experience that. It just
you can just play Puff and you get a better character out of it and the same reaction.
It's so funny how mad people get. And like I was playing like Koopa Troopa, I was playing Drug Fox, YCZ, and like Shrouded One, who's this peach from Michigan. And then this was at EVO. And then the next morning I woke up and I checked Twitter. And Smash God, he tweets something like, the least fun part about the current meta is playing against Ice Climbers. And I was like, that's hilarious to me now. I like the post, and I would have liked it like 2 months ago, but for completely different reasons. I was like, this is wonderful.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, I love that people get so mad.
That's what Hungry Box lives off of. He goes home and he reads the angry tweets, and he's just smiling the entire time.
And he responds with that same GIF every time. From what's it called? Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto or whatever? That really weird anime. Just a second.
Okay, this is officially a long interview now.
Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto? It's this anime about this like, it's an utterly ridiculous anime. Just watch the first like 10 minutes of the first episode and you'll understand. Just a second.
I mean, I do have a tablet here. What are we trying to do?
Salt. This.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, Salt. Yeah. I have seen this.
Yeah, it's like actually perfect. And like Hungrybox totally revels in it now. You know, he loves it.
You got it. Yeah. That's the only way you can approach that. That's how you can live as a human being. You should have rolled in it.
Just to accept that nobody's ever going to give you credit for doing anything good.
Nope. Never.
Okay. Nice talking to you, man.
Pleasure, as always. I will see you hopefully in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. And, you know, if you decide to make this a weekly, I'll be here every week.
Actually, don't go anywhere. I mean, go somewhere, but, like, don't leave this venue.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to turn the stream off. I'm going to host a different channel.
All right. Later, guys.
All right. We're going to watch some AZPM because I like them. Shout-outs to Arizona. Shout-outs to Zach. Cool guy. Met him at Evo. He's a homie. So we'll see you guys on Thursday at Project M. I love you all. Good night.